What's up guys, hope you're doing well. Today we'll have another look into the Uniswap price chart because we have an update on our price target of $14.75 and we also have an update of a potential buying opportunity. So I would say let's get straight into this. We are starting off with the price target right here because this price target right now is invalidated. You know that we always have two invalidation levels. The first one is price-wise, the second one is time-wise, and we have invalidated the price target with both aspects. So first of all, the time perspective, here we want to see that we are back in the rectangle when the second half of the rectangle is starting. This has not happened. The second one is that we want to stay above this price level right here, because that is the 50% zone of this breakout level of this move right here. You see, we had a daily candle close below this, then we jumped back up, but right now we have daily candle closes below this level. That means that this price target right here is invalidated. You see that theoretically we would still have time until the 5th of September to hit this price target, but just from the likelihood and the stats, it has a 90% probability right now that we are not reaching this price target, just because we have either a time or a price invalidation. In this case we have both, but as soon as we have one, the likelihood is 90% of not reaching this price target. Also important to mention is that this doesn't mean we will never go there. It just always means that we will not go there in the linked time window. Therefore, I will now delete the price target right here and also the invalidation level. And maybe you're asking yourself right now, okay, is this good? Is this bad? And for me personally, I would argue that this is good because this is giving us a good buying opportunity. And that is exactly the next topic that I want to talk about with you. And then I will also give you also another reason why this is also not dramatic that we have invalidated the price target. So first of all, you can see that we are in this support zone right here. It seems like that we are also getting support here and not breaking through it. That is a positive sign for me, and that is why I have added a position right here. And right now let me also show you what are my buying targets and buying levels. So first of all, of course, this one where we are right now, because normally what we see during a bullish period, a bullish market stage in the crypto market, is that altcoins usually correct 20 to 40%. If we have very strong corrections and a weak coin, then we can also see corrections from 40 to 60%, but more likely is that we will see something from 20 to 40%. And what we have just seen right here is about, top to bottom, about 24%. So that is already in the range. Then potentially, we can also drop to this level right here. This would be a 30% correction, and that would also be my next buying opportunity. And then we also have the lowest range, which is 40%. And this would then probably, depending on the time, also correlate right here with this trend line that we have. You can see if we would hit this in 11 days, then this would hit perfectly 40% correction trend line. And just because I show you that doesn't mean that we will go there. You know that it can happen that we will make another leg lower and jump at this support right here, and then I will add another position right here. It can also happen that we are already making a bounce right here and giving confirmation to the upside, and then this is the only buying opportunity that we are getting. That is why I am always adding at these levels. And from now on, I will also always tell you when I'm buying, when I'm selling, in general, if there are any updates. So make sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss this. And also let's quickly have a look at what a bullish confirmation could look like. So what we have right here is, of course, that we have some bouncing around. Here we had a break of structure, very tiny one, but we had it, and then yeah, it got dumped all the way back down. We made a new low, then a tiny bounce, lower low. So the first thing that we want to see, of course, for some sort of bullish confirmation is another break of structure. That means moving above this high right here and also closing above it. Then it would be good if this would be a move with momentum, potentially then a retest, and then another move higher. So something like this would give us confirmation. Until we don't have that, also the possibility for another leg lower is still on the table. But as it seems like we are finding some support right here, as I said, this is the first area where I have opened a position, and in case we should have any updates, I will upload a new video. Also, in case you have any questions or any other cryptos that are within the top 100 that you want me to have a look at, feel free to post them down in the comments. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.